After my intense birth, I didn't go straight home. Instead, I checked into a luxury postpartum center. In Asian culture, the first month after giving birth is crucial for mum's recovery. This is called confinement. Usually it's done with the help of your mum or mother-in-law or a professional confinement nanny. Unfortunately, my mum couldn't be with me this time, and so I booked into a postpartum center. And OMG, it was quite the experience. The place I went to is called The Joyfulness, and it's Vietnam's first 5-star postpartum center. It's a place mums come to recover after giving birth. Think luxury retreat with 24/7 nannies and nurses to take care of you and baby. All the cleaning, laundry and food taken care of. A list of spa treatments for mums to aid with recovery. Basically, it's a haven for mummies. I booked their 2-bedroom suite, which had basically everything I needed. All the baby stuff like sterilizer, cot, change tables, nursing pillows. They even supplied all the diapers, wipes, creams. Mums can basically go straight from the hospital to this postpartum center and everything is prepared for you. Now, dads and older siblings can stay as well, so Alfred and Lila came along. Let me take you through a typical day here. After I wake up, I would feed baby. Then the nurses and doctors would come to do our health checks. They monitored everything from blood pressure, oxygen levels, and my overall body recovery. I just finished my checkup with the doctor. I usually get a checkup every day, either with a doctor or a nurse. They take my temperature, my blood pressure. They feel how my uterus is contracting down. I'll show you like my stomach. Usually after you give birth, your uterus hits around the belly button line, and then the following days it starts to creep downwards and go into the pelvis. So right now mine's just like around here, and it's good. It's a good thing because when the uterus contracts, even though it hurts, it's actually coming back to its original size, so it's a very good sign. And yeah, the doctor and the nurses said I'm healing well, doing great, and I feel really good. Like I feel, I'm not gonna say 100%, but I'm definitely on my way back to feeling normal again. My stomach is still quite squished and my abs are very separated at the moment. I actually don't even know where they are. It just feels like a ball of squish, very squishy. There was a pediatrician that came to visit to check on Desmond. He had a bit of jaundice, so they monitored that closely. Then the nurse would take him for his daily bath and he would get a little baby massage. While they took care of baby, I would have my breakfast. Guys, the food was incredible. Everything was freshly made by their chef, and I could choose between Asian or Western cuisine. Every dish was designed to help with postpartum recovery. They even gave me different herbal teas each day, like a red date tea to help improve my blood circulation, a special lactation tea to help my milk supply. I am going to upload a what I eat in a week video, so stay tuned for that. After breakfast, I'll usually do my recovery spa treatments. I've just fed baby and he's asleep now, so I'm gonna head to the spa to get some treatments. This is the time I look forward to the most during the day. They did this traditional belly binding, which helps my organs return back to their original position. I would get wrapped up like a spring roll and I'd wear the wrap for about 4 to 6 hours a day. I've got a belly binding wrap on, and this is the Taiwanese way that they do it at the postpartum confinement centers there. So this wrap is more focused down here around the pelvis area to help bring back the uterus and kind of just push everything back to where it's supposed to be. So it's a lot tighter down here. It's also giving me some back support, and the belly area isn't actually very tight at all. But this is just basically trying to make everything move back to where it should be. And I'll just take it off before I shower. So this is actually really helping with my posture as well, because I feel like I've been having really bad lower back pain and I've just been like hunched forward, but this kind of straightens me out a little bit more. They also did some other very interesting treatments like vaginal steaming. Apparently this is a traditional thing in Vietnam. It helps to sanitize the area, remove odors, and it's supposed to be healing for down there. I also got a couple sessions of breast massages in. This is really good and a little bit painful, but it helps to prevent clogged ducts, especially if you're breastfeeding and your milk's coming through. Some days they would set up a steam tent for me to go into to help remove toxins. They also did some belly massages. They even washed my hair, guys. I didn't even have to shampoo my own hair. Can you believe that? Just finished steaming my whole body, literally. And Alf said that I am glowing after. I look very fresh. I feel fresh. And the steaming down there, whew, it was hot. Can you just imagine some hot steam down there? I was like kind of like hopping around trying to get into position. They had a full comprehensive list of treatments that mums can choose from. I just got their standard package and I thought that was pretty impressive. Now throughout the day, I could actually rest and take a nap because there was a nanny with me 24/7 that could take care of baby. Alfred and Lila kept themselves entertained because there was a gym, pool and playground for the kids there. When I wake up from my nap, I'd have dinner ready for me, a spread of amazing delicious food. Then I'd feed baby and wind down for the night. Every night I would do a herbal foot soak, which was really relaxing and then helped to warm my body. Now what was a game changer was the night nanny. OMG, it was amazing to have someone take care of baby during the night feeds. So after my milk came in, I would still wake up every 3 hours to pump and I would just pass that milk to the nanny. Nanny would feed baby, she would change his diaper, burp him. It was incredible. Believe it or not, I was able to clock in almost 7 hours sleep each night. With Lila in the newborn days, I'd be lucky to get 4 hours in. Now I have to be honest, at first when I arrived, it felt a little bit strange to have all these people like wanting to help me. I think as mums, we're just used to doing everything ourselves. So it was a little bit different to have these people helping me. But I mean, once I was able to let go and then trust them to help with baby, it was a game changer. It's also very different to having a family member or like a grandparent take care of baby. Usually they would have their own opinions or ways of doing things. But here at the Postpartum Center, the staff listen to your preferences. So they do what you want. It's been 4 days since I've checked into the Joyful Nest and OMG, I feel amazing. I can't believe I feel this good right after giving birth to baby. Oh my God, like, is this how motherhood should be? It's incredible, just the amount of support that I'm getting here. And I forgot how hard it is to breastfeed, especially right in the beginning, the early days when your milk's coming in, and having the nurses and the lactation support has been incredible. Like when my milk started coming in 2 days ago, my boobs were so sore, they were getting engorged, and the nurses helped me massage it straight away, made sure I didn't get any of like the hard lumps or anything, because I had mastitis really bad last time. So this time I was really worried, but they reassured me, they helped massage everything, and now I feel like I'm off to a great start with breastfeeding. It is still quite painful, especially like the nipple area. It's just so raw and just trying to toughen up the skin to get used to baby latching again. This postpartum experience has been completely different compared to my first baby. My first baby was so hard, it was so challenging. As a new parent, you think that you can do everything, and I think I was just really naive in thinking that I didn't really need much help at all. And that's why it was so difficult. I was taking on too many things, I was feeling anxious, I was not sleeping, my body was not recovering properly, I had the baby blues. I would describe that time in my life as being in the trenches. This time around, I was able to recover, I felt supported, I didn't lose my mind, I wasn't so anxious, maybe because I'm more experienced now, but having that village there supporting me, it made me actually enjoy my postpartum period. Breastfeeding wasn't as hard because I had people there to support me. I didn't get the baby blues this time. Most importantly, I felt happy. I remember how miserable I was with baby number one. Now let's get into the price, because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering how much did this cost? Well, I booked in for a 2-week stay and the prices start from $5,200 USD. That's for their standard package, and that includes everything: the accommodation, the food, the treatments, the doctor visit. So that's another thing, I didn't actually have to leave the place to go to my doctor visits because the doctor and pediatrician would come to me. For a 28-day stay, prices start from $13,600 USD. They also offered extra add-ons that you can opt for. We got the newborn photography and the hand and feet molds for baby Desmond, And again, like they came to us, we didn't actually have to leave to go to a photography studio. So that made things a lot easier. They also have short stay packages available. So if you're a tired parent and you just need some sleep to relax, to rejuvenate, you can book in for a short stay. And I think it's like $380 per night or something, but your baby has to be under 9 months. I'm definitely going to utilize this service later on. When it was time to go home, I was a little sad, but they did help me transition when I got back home. So I was able to take home a nanny for a week, and she just helped me get into the groove of things, get used to my new life with a newborn and a toddler. Though the one thing that I wish I did was book in for longer. 2 weeks just flew by just like that, and I think it would have been super amazing just to stay there for the whole month. It's okay, I'll just book in for a short stay later on. Looking back, I think this has to be the best investment I made for my postpartum recovery. It's like the best push present. I really wish that all mums could have a postpartum experience like this, because postpartum depression is like a crazy real thing that happens to a majority of mums, or even baby blues. But I think if they were able to have this sort of support available to them, it would make a world of difference. That's it to this video. If you guys have any questions about this experience, you can let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new here, and I shall speak to you guys next time. Bye!